To Limpopo now, where the trial of a man who allegedly orchestrated the murder of his wife and an acquaintance continues in the High Court in Polokwane today. Stanley Leshabane and 3 co-accused have been in the dock since last Monday. 8 state witnesses have so far testified, including the police, family and acquaintances of the accused. Makoena Mabusela-Leshabane and her business partner Tebogo Mphuti were gunned down in Polokwane when they returned from a business trip to Gauteng in 2020. For more on this now, we take you to our news reporter, Lutendo. Bobodi was on standby for an update. Lutendo, thank you for your time. So what has come out from the 8 people who have testified so far?
Yeah, thank you so much, Mko. It's getting more and more interesting, more and more candid. You see a trial where you can now see the direction in which it's going, but you just want to hold your horses and let it play out and wait for the courts to decide. Yeah, of course, 8 witnesses have already testified, and they gave different evidence in terms of what happened or what transpired on that particular day. Police, family members, and of course a variety of other people. Yesterday was quite interesting when Elias Wupape, who is a member of Limpopo SABC trekking team, took us through his journey from Limpopo to Katlehong in Gauteng, where he arrested accused number 2, that is Ndondo Buthelezi. He said that Ndondo cooperated with the police. He never resisted arrest. He said that he knocked on his door and he welcomed the police to search in the room, where they discovered 2 unlicensed firearms and also cell phones, plus about 8 SIM cards. After that, of course, he was taken to Polokwane. They also proceeded to arrest accused number 4, that is Emmanuel Dlamini, who was also found with some cell phones that the police took to try and link those cell phones to the murder. But quite interesting here is the fact that Dlamini seems to have given 2 contradicting statements to police and also to his lawyers. With the police, he said that the gadgets were his, while with the councils, with the council, his legal representatives, he said that he denied the ownership of those gadgets. And talking about statements, it seems to me, or it was revealed in court, that these arrests were affected on the 20th of October 2020, but police only managed to write the statements in 2021, which is quite interesting. These are some of the things that always come out and be revealed in court that might point to some sort of incompetency, but we'll see what the court decides in terms of that. But also today, another member of the trekking team from Limpopo will be testifying. He's expected to give evidence that will be in the same wavelength as the evidence that was given by Sergeant Wupape yesterday.
And Lutendo, I want us to delve into what the prosecution has built its case on thus far, looking at all the proceedings that have taken place.
Okay, thank you so much. Of course, the prosecution has built its case around the statements that the police have given. They're looking at the pictures that were taken. They're looking at the guns that were discovered. They're also looking at cell phone communications between the suspects, or just the communication between the so-called hitman and the so-called mastermind here, who is Stanley Leshabane, the husband of Makoena Mabusela-Leshabane. So they are building their case around that. These statements are a pivot around which this case is evolving, and also they are confident that they have a case against these particular suspects.
And let's talk about what we can expect to come out of today's proceedings, Lutendo.
Yes, as I've indicated, another member of the tracking team that arrested the suspects on that particular day, that is on the 20th of October in Katlehong, is expected to come out with his own version of what transpired on that particular day, his version of the statement that he took from the suspects and how they are trying to link it with the double murder of the 10th of October 2020.